Hey guys, this is ShyGamerMaile, and welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we solved the city in the sky and got our final piece of the Mirror of Twilight, which means we can head down into one of our last dungeons of the game. So today we'll just be setting up for that dungeon, and maybe doing a couple errands along the way. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're still up in the sky right now, and we need to get down, so wow. The wind is not helpful. So we'll just go for another ride on the sky cannon again. Poor Link. Alright. We're back in Lake Helia. Yeah, we need to go to the mirror chamber, I know that. Midna. But I believe there's something that we can pick up first. I think I need to be on land to teleport. But it dropped me right in the middle of this lake. Okay, where's a spot where I can get up? Watch me end up exactly. I probably was there in the first place. Somewhere where I could go up high. Alright. Now that we're up here, just warp. I believe there might be, hold on, I believe there might be, this is our last hidden move, and I could collect that at the end, but it might come in handy for our next dungeon. So I'm just gonna pop over to Hyrule Castle Town real quick. We might actually start the dungeon in this episode simply because there's not really that much of a setup to go for. Mailman? It's gonna be the mailman? Yep. I had a feeling. Hello, mail guy. 3? Lucky me. Hyrule Castle in this game always looks so bright and bustling. It's great. Okay, so in order to get the hidden move, it would be just behind this door. So we'll just go ahead and grab it. Sip of coffee. At last, the time is now. This is the 7th and final hidden skill that I could pass on to you. This forgotten skill is the ultimate secret technique, and it tests the true courage of the one who wields it. Do you wish to master this final hidden skill, which can be earned only by the one true hero? I do. Very well. Then before we begin, I will test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the jump strike. Now then, come at me. Pretty easy. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My final hidden skill is the Great Spin. Let it be hewn into your mind. You have at your disposal the basic sword technique known as the spin attack. You've mastered numerous hidden skills and now house the spirit of the true hero. You now have in you the ability to magnify the power of your spin attack. But the only time you can draw out that power is when your life energy is brimming full. Now, try unleashing the spin attack on me. Impressive. I will repeat this once more. You can only perform this technique when your life energy is brimming full. Remember this. The final hidden skill, the Great Spin, has been passed on. You learn the final hidden skill, the Great Spin. With full life energy, unleash a spin attack for even more damage. You have at last mastered all of the hidden skills. Although I accepted life as the hero, I could not convey the lessons of that life to those who came after. At last I have eased my regrets. You, who have marched through countless foes, each mightier than the last. You, who now gaze to the future with vision unclouded. That line makes me think of Princess Mononoke. I have come to see with eyes unclouded. Surely you can restore Hyrule to its stature of yore as the chosen land of the gods. Farewell. Go and do not falter, my child. Fun fact for those of you who aren't really into Zelda lore, the hero spirit, or the golden wolf, who's been teaching us this entire game, is actually the spirit of the hero of time who died without passing on his lessons to the next generation. So his regrets manifested as that wolf, and he couldn't pass on until he taught the next incarnation of Link, or of himself, or of the spirit of the hero, how to properly be a true hero. So now that he's taught us all his lessons, he can finally rest in peace. Another one of those instances where Zelda can be deeper than you think it is. So now that we have the last hidden skill, we'll head over to the Desert Province and to the Mirror Chamber. And it's time to put all the pieces of the Mirror of Twilight back together. Some call our realm a world of shadows, but that makes it sound unpleasant. The twilight there holds a serene beauty. You have seen it yourself as the sun sets on this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. But things changed once that foul power pervaded the world. It was all our doing. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness. O Twilight Princess. What? So, you knew? As a ruler who fled her people, I'm hardly qualified to forgive you. In our world, we've long believed that the hero would appear as a divine beast. That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you, Miles. And I only cared about returning our world to normal. I didn't care what happened to the world of light. Not at all. But after witnessing the selfless lengths that Princess Zelda and you have gone to, your sacrifices, I now know in the bottom of my heart that I must save this world too. There is no other way. If we can just defeat Zant, the curse on me will dissolve, and we may be able to revive Zelda. Let's go, Miles, for Zelda, for all of this world. Alright, so we just have to head on into the Twilight Realm. Palace of Twilight. Listen, Miles. Can I ask you for one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now as they remain here, suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide in your shadow while you're in human form? I'm sorry. This is why Midna is my favorite companion in all of Zelda. Wait, this guy isn't an enemy, Miles. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Zant, how could he? Midna gets so much development between the start of the game and the end of the game, and there's just so much detail, and like you can see the slow transition from one part to another, and it's just really well handled. And she also isn't as intrusive as like Fi is. Fi just annoys me so badly. But anyway, so this is the Twilight Realm. This is our second to last dungeon. I don't know if it's considered like a formal dungeon. I consider the last formal dungeon of this game to be City in the Sky, but this is another dungeon. It's just in a different shape, I guess. And it's solved more in pieces than it is one cohesive whole. There's a hub in the center, and then parts of the dungeon, and then there's one final piece up ahead once you unlock that bit. But anyway, I'm going to stop this right here because I kind of want to just record the dungeon in one run, and I think the setup should be separate from the rest of it. So we'll stop right here, and then we'll be back for the temple. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are, and have a fantastic rest of your week. This is ShyGamerMaile signing out. See you guys for the Twilight Realm dungeon. Alright, take care. Bye.